the most disturbing Instagram reels, Iceberg. By Stykes. Like, comment, subscribe, enjoy the reaction video. Let's tap in, let's see what we got.
If you haven't been living under a rock, you already know that Instagram Reels are weird. The sheer amount of disturbing and bizarre content that's accumulated on the platform is insane. After all, Instagram is home to over 3 billion monthly users. So of course, there are videos out there with some truly strange, disturbing, and downright flabbergasting backstories.
Yeah, like the way that I use Instagram, or the way that I use any social media in general, like I'm saying, what I like, what I interact with, what I engage with, you know what I'm saying? I don't think my feed has ever taken this weird of a turn. I don't think it ever will. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't just go onto Instagram Reels and just see a nigga spawning, eating grass. That's just not my prerogative. I don't see shit like that on a daily basis. But if you do, you might gotta do some inner work. I don't know.
Today, we'll be looking at Instagram Reels with disturbing backstories. So without further ado, let's get right into it. On February 7th, 2026, videos from an Instagram account called green_king365 quickly went viral across Twitter, Instagram, and even Reddit. The videos don't follow any clear pattern, just a man doing very, very absurd things. Take a look at this.
This one's for all my balding brothers. This isn't the video you wanted, this is the video you needed. You see, we got a slight receding hairline, right?
What is that?
They hurt more in the cold for some reason. I might as well just finish this side first, right? My finger.
What the fuck is he doing?
Did you get her stinger out? Oh, it's in my head. Another appreciated sacrifice.
So is he eating bees? So he has a receding hairline, right? And what he's doing is he's letting the bees sting his hairline, and then after the bees like kill themselves ultimately for stinging this nigga, he's eating them. You know what I'm saying? This is what people are doing on social media now. Like this is the engagement bait stage that we are headed towards.
But it gets even worse. We'll get to that in a moment. First, let me explain what your eyes are actually looking at. Green_king365 is conducting a looks-maxing experiment. He's been posting regular hairline stinging sessions for a while now, notably starting with a clip of him jumping barefoot onto sharp rocks. I have no idea why he does that. What purpose does it serve? What's the deeper meaning here? If I'm missing something, please explain in the comments below. But as you might have guessed,
well, obviously, like, this nigga's taking the look maxing approach. He's taking the pain maxing approach. He's taking, like, I don't know. This nigga, put him on Fear Factor. You know what I'm saying? Why, like, we have people like this who are in society around us. They need to be with Joe Rogan somewhere doing some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's get this nigga on Fear Factor or something.
That's not even the worst part. So he's willingly letting himself get stung by bees and then proceeds to eat them like it's nothing. And when you hear the backstory behind it, it gets even more.
I mean, it's working. This nigga got 44K. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to take certain shit that people do as, you know what I'm saying, for face value. Yes, is it a little cringy? Is it unhinged? Is it, you know what I'm saying, not normal? Not in the slightest bit, gang. You know what I'm saying? There will never be anything normal about letting a bee sting your head and then eating it. It's not normal at all. But at the same time, humans prove time and time again that if you look at the shit that blows up more times than not, it's always the not normal shit. We are not normal people. You know what I'm saying? Some of us have some itches that need to be scratched, and they are weird itches, gang, like really weird. You know what I'm saying? But I don't, like, it's nothing wrong with being weird. It's nothing wrong with, you know what I'm saying, jumping 8 foot out the air into fucking rocks barefoot or eating bees and shit. That's what you into, because what I'm learning is there's a market for anything. You know what I'm saying? Just like there's a creator for anything, there's a consumer for anything. You just gotta find your people. And this nigga fucking found 44,000 of them. Like, Like, you know what I'm saying?
Bizarre. He's doing all of this to stimulate hair growth and fix his hairline. And I think it's worth mentioning that studies have actually shown this to have some basis in reality. Bee venom has demonstrated potential to promote hair growth in lab and animal studies. Oh, and apparently he also eats grass. Please do not try this at home, you will get into trouble with whoever. Interestingly,
my whole thing is like, is this LARPing? Like, is he LARPing as this like this freakazoid, for lack of better terms? Like, is he LARPing as this? Is he just like, all right, while the camera is on, I'm just gonna do the most wild shit, and that's because that's what my people want to see? Or is he genuinely about this life? You know what I'm saying? Like, is he genuinely somebody who's, you know what I'm saying, just trying to speed run life? Because imagine this nigga eats poison ivy, throat swells up, dies. You know, like, like, come on, gang. Like, what are we doing? I don't understand. I don't get it. Is this him with the swollen lips? We about to see.
He also let bees sting his lips, which might explain this particular post.
I'm making my nose run too. I love it. Feels like he's biting me too. No waste, per usual. Thanks again, sweethearts.
Does that shit have a crunch? Bees crunchy?
I love you.
Yeah, so I don't know. This guy is an entire mystery. And it doesn't look like we're getting answers out of this experiment anytime soon. Alright, moving on to one of my personal favorites. Jack. Or more specifically, Jack Cobeto biggest fan. Now, I have to warn you, this is a very weird territory. You might want to click off if you're easily disturbed. In his bio, it says father of 8, which is funny by the way since it only said father of 3 roughly a year ago. It also says adventurer and dreamer. And he's got this classic Omegle Pratt style profile picture. His entire account is basically dedicated to stalking a man he constantly refers to as 14 Racer. For example, he filmed him while taking a piss. He also makes strange noises while filming number 14 at a party, apparently hiding behind a tree.
I know what type of niche this is in the Instagram community. This is like that stalker niche that, you know what I'm saying, that I'm stalking you, or I'm stalking this one person, and everybody's engaging with it because they want to see how it go. They want to see how it ends. Gang, there's no ending at all to this. I don't think this is real. There's no fucking, what is he, 70, 80-year-old man fucking have the physical capabilities to follow one person without nobody noticing. You know what I'm saying? I just don't, me personally, maybe I just live too much on the internet, but you know what I'm saying, I've seen too much shit on the internet to even believe that something like this is a real possibility. He's farming people that like that stalker fetish shit. You know what I'm saying? That's what's happening.
In another video, he crept up on him again.
Like, just how ironic is it that whenever we see this nigga, you know what I'm saying? Whenever we see Racer 14 and he's recording him in a house or whatever, there's no blinds in sight. You know what I'm saying? There's no blinds, there's no curtains, there's no nothing. It's just him within plain sight of a big broad ass window with all fucking light bulbs going off. Apparently, it's like, huh?
His posts clearly show that this must be some sort of race driver. We don't know for sure, but it definitely has something to do with cars. He also received some sort of message from 14 Racer, who apparently is aware that this old man is his biggest fan. I then found a video of a man named Jack Cobeto on Instagram, who appears to be the number 14 race driver. He's a marketing lead at Monster Energy and a director at HFGT, which stands for Hyperfest, a fairly popular car show. Also, roughly 2.5 years ago, he posted this video with the title, "Took me a few days, but Project Shadow has been successful. Alpha has found kitten. On to phase 2. And this video is from September 13th, where he stalked Jack Cobeto at a party.
Like, I'm sorry, I just can't believe this like could be a real thing. It's like if I know, because he made it known that he knows that he's being watched. He made it known that he knows that he's being stalked. Like, I have a stalker. If I'm in a space where I keep seeing this similar face with his phone out, like nobody's seeing this. That's my whole thing. Is like, I'm too aware of my surroundings to be constantly recorded. And if I see a familiar face in somewhere that I've never interacted with, never engaged with, I don't know you, but I know your face. Gang, it's you. You're the person that's stalking me. I just don't see how some people could be this oblivious. And let's play into it. Even if this is real, this nigga has to be one of the most, you know what I'm saying, unaware of his surroundings in history. And like, how are you out in a public place knowing you have a stalker and you're not on edge? You're not like, okay, let me monitor what's going on, because this nigga could really be a potential threat. He could be somebody that's trying to drug you, somebody that's trying to take you off the face of the earth. Like, come on, look, like Buddy right here, he literally gave it away. This nigga's looking dead at the camera. He's in on the bit. This nigga right here is literally in on the bit. He's exposing it right here.
It's just a very strange type of content overall, which has led to a lot of speculation among users. His profile picture once looked different. He posted this in July 2023. At this time in the night, 14 usually takes a hot shower and occasionally watches a sport on television. It's still unclear whether this is some kind of marketing campaign, whether Jack Cobeto simply lets his friend film him to promote the Hyperfest car show, or whether it's genuinely just a weirdo who follows him around. But the fact that he's been consistently posting about this for over 3 years does seem odd. We'll probably never know the truth, and he will just keep on documenting Jack Cobeto. Pac-Man Master's content mainly features him standing completely motionless while applying a grayscale filter to his videos, accompanied by eerie background noises. He often stares directly into the camera while sitting or standing still, barely blinking, barely breathing, almost as if he's being held hostage by someone. There's something genuinely unsettling about it. You watch the video waiting for something to happen, and nothing ever does. It's just him existing in this grey, lifeless frame. And of course, the comment sections are full of people trying to figure out what's going on. Some think he's posting this because he needs help. Others believe he's just genuinely lost it. But upon taking a closer look at his profile, you'll notice that Pac-Man Master actually made a post in which he explicitly stated that he does this as an art performance, and that people can pay him to promote their music through his videos. And honestly, it works. He has promoted thousands of artists and their songs already, so it's basically a business model at this point. It's deeply unsettling.
And this goes to show you, like I said, gang, the internet. Like, I think we on a global scale, we under what's that word? Not underutilized. Well, you can say underestimate. We underestimate how big the internet is. We underestimate how there's literally something on the internet for everybody to engage with, whether you like it or not, whether you thought you liked it or not. You know what I'm saying? There's something on the internet for everybody. Like this nigga right here, he's literally cornering his own niche. The people who like that creepy, unsettling, that, you know what I'm saying, that shit that make you uneasy, where it's like you're watching something for so long, you're expecting something to happen and nothing happens, but it's literally just fucking fear edging. It's fear edging. Like you're just on the edge of your seat waiting for something to happen, waiting for somebody to run up, waiting for something in the corner to start moving, waiting for him to start fucking moving. You're waiting for something, but nothing ever happens, and you just get that eerie feeling. But like that's what I'm saying. We underestimate that like you can literally be on famous on the internet for anything. As long as if there's a big group of people that are interested in whatever content you have to provide, whatever video that you're constantly putting out there, they want to engage with you, like depending on if it's interesting or not. If y'all niggas find another nigga just standing here staring at the camera interesting while he promos sad music, like I don't know, but it's like my algorithm, like some of this stuff would never find me. This has food on the floor. That just threw me off.
One, but a business model
like
that
a plate.
works, though knowing the reason behind it doesn't
plate
make
of
his
food
video
on the
any
floor.
less weird. Unfortunately, Ronnie6Burger109, also known as Ronald Burger, is not AI. He's something much more disturbing. As people in the comments have put it themselves, not even AI could replicate this. That's how bad it is. In the majority of his videos, Ronnie appears wearing some sort of golden plastic crown, while lying in an incredibly dirty room, littered with bottles and trash. He also has an inflatable pool ring in his room and seems to—
And he also has a fucking roommate. It's not just him in his own filth. He has another person that's accompanying him. You know what I'm saying? Accompanying him in his own filth. In their own filth. You know what I'm saying? Like this is and don't get me wrong, right? You know what this niche perfectly partners itself with? You know, like there's people on the internet that enjoy watching other people clean like the dirtiest of houses. You know what I'm saying? Taking something that's like just like fucked up and just super duper trashy, cleaning it from top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? Making something that's super duper dirty, ultimately super duper clean. Like don't let these two worlds collide, because this nigga might be sitting on a hit and won't even know.
to just stare at the TV. He also filmed his anime figurine collection once, with notably only female characters on display.
Are we really surprised
The
though?
most likely explanation is that Ronnie is someone dealing with mental health issues, because most of his videos simply don't make sense. About 90% of them have heavily distorted audio and feature random text like "the log must be destroyed" or "the wicked witch." Unfortunately, this next case isn't weird, but genuinely tragic. In this video, we can see a young man jumping up and down on the roof of a building, just moments before disaster.
तेरे वजह नहीं टूटेगा हल्का है तू कैसा रुक ज़्यादा नहीं है अरे इसमें से तो उसमें कूद देंगे इसमें से वापस इसमें नहीं आ पाएंगे अरे ये नीचे है ना वो ऊपर मैं वीडियो बना रहा हूँ मैं वीडियो बना रहा हूँ अरे इसमें चले जाएंगे
A 20-year-old named Ashutosh Sayo, a first-year Bachelor of Science student, had gone to the terrace of his college building at Government Science College in Bilaspur, along with 5 of his friends. Their plan was to shoot Instagram reels. Sayo jumped over the boundary wall of the terrace and climbed onto a narrow window slab to get filmed. But he slipped and fell from a height of roughly 20 feet. He sustained severe head injuries and passed away on the spot. What makes it even more unsettling is that the entire thing was captured on his friend's phones. In the footage, you can hear Sayo saying, "If I jump from here to there, I won't be able to come back." To which his friend replies, "You will. I'm making a video." The Bilaspur Superintendent of Police, Santosh Singh, later posted a clip of Sayo and his friends planning the reel on the terrace, just moments before the incident, along with a cautionary message urging people to avoid taking such risks.
Like that's some shit that like when we were younger, you know what I'm saying? Us trench babies, when we was out there jumping from fucking buildings to buildings, or jumping from, I remember when I used to have family that lived literally right beside a corner store, and right in that backyard of that corner store they had this high ass terrace, like these long ass stairs, and then they had a terrace. You could climb on the terrace and jump to the concrete from that terrace. I remember, gang, that was like the highest I ever jumped, and that was the last time I ever did a jump that high. You know what I'm saying? You ever jump from something so high that your fucking knees buckle and kick your chest, and then your whole fucking body just fall on the floor, lifeless? Yeah, I was on the ground for like 8 minutes straight, gang. I'm not gonna lie. That was the last time I ever did no dumb shit like that. And these people look old. They look of age. You got to realize when you get to a certain age, you shouldn't be doing these jumps from point A to point D. You know what I'm saying? You just shouldn't, because you don't know how the body holds up. One, you don't know how the after impact could last you. You got work at 8 in the morning tomorrow. You want to be in pain your whole 8-hour shift. I genuinely don't think you do. So a lot of stuff people should just not be doing just to be doing it. Like let's have a purpose. Let's have a point.
This next video is pretty strange too, coming from the account my_risk_team. In the clip, an apparently Indian man is around my_risk_team path, probably somewhere fairly remote. He suddenly encounters a herd of animals, and right in front of them, a child sitting on the ground, making strange hand gestures.
Yeah, nah. See, I follow a certain set of rules. You know, I follow the rules that like if you're in the middle of nowhere, driving at night is not a possibility. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be out here. You know what I'm saying, in the back streets of what is this, India, where, you know what I'm saying, niggas on the ground going like this, and he has animals behind them that aren't even fucking moving. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, this nigga has some type of mind control, some type of mind altering force field shield that he's conjuring up, and you don't want to cross that barrier. But ultimately, we shouldn't be there in the first place, gang. It's like fucking 2 or 3 in the morning in the middle of fucking India. You know what I'm saying? In the wilderness. We just don't do stuff like that. Like a lot of people, I applaud y'all for how adventurous y'all are, for how courageous y'all are. But at the same time, what is really courageous about putting your life on the line, like putting your life on the line at fucking 1 in the morning in the back streets of India? What is really courageous about that? To me, it just seems like you're chasing something that is inevitably going to find you, and that shit ain't finding me because I would never put myself in these situations. You know what I'm saying? Like I would never even have stayed there for that long. Then you can't even see when you're trying to reverse.
However, I was able to debunk this one fairly quickly. It appears to be part of a video series where the creator films strange encounters that seem almost paranormal, too absurd to be real. And it works. It certainly earned him a lot of views and likes, all while leaving his viewers completely confused. Now, things are getting weird again. This account called Alto de Sararas, let's just call him Alto for simplicity, regularly uploads videos that appear to be entirely meaningless. He has an incredibly large forehead, very little hair, and in most of his videos, he doesn't even speak. He just films himself sitting on chairs, humming, or simply existing. Sometimes he just stares into the camera, and you genuinely have to wonder if there's a single thought behind those eyes. This next Instagram reel shows a man apparently blinking the word in Morse code, but the backstory behind it goes far deeper than you might expect.
I get adequate food and adequate clothing and medical care when I require it.
In
I always had this thought about Morse code, right? Yeah, I don't know how efficient it is because like not everybody knows it. Only a subgroup of people know it. But in those situations where, like, say if you're in the army, military, FBI, you're balls deep within enemy lines and you're trying to convey a message with Morse code, gang, are they not gonna see that you're just weirdly blinking? You know what I'm saying? Like if me seeing that, and I'm like, if I'm talking to you and you're like, we got you on some type of broadcast and you're just spamming the blinking emoji, gang, and where I know people just don't blink like this, my brain was like, this nigga is doing something. Like, even if I don't know Morse code, something weird is happening. Put a bag on his head. We can't let the world see him keep blinking like this. Something is wrong. They gonna think that we did something to this nigga all the time. We peaceful diplomats. We just was here for a meeting, and this nigga's talking about he's blinking torture. Like, I don't know. I never understood the value of Morse code. Maybe it is something that's just like people need, and that when they're in those fields.
1966, while imprisoned in a Vietnamese POW camp, American Navy Admiral Jeremiah Denton was forced to participate in a televised interview. He had been instructed to say he was being treated well by the North Vietnamese. But while answering questions and faking trouble with the blinding television lights, Denton blinked his eyes in Morse code, spelling out TORTURE. This confirmed for the first time to US naval intelligence that American prisoners of war were not being treated as well as the North Vietnamese wanted the world to believe. And that's exactly what we see in this Instagram post. A clip of that exact moment. This last case started circulating on Instagram and quickly became something much bigger.
It's 2025.
In August 2025, disturbing rumors began spreading across Virginia, linking ice cream trucks to the disappearances of children. Social media was flooded with videos showing ice cream trucks cruising through neighborhoods late at night, some well past midnight.
I'm not gonna lie, and that's one of the biggest red flags, like one of the biggest red flags, because if you grew up in a place like I don't even believe ice cream trucks are everywhere. Ice cream trucks are like, they be in the hood, they be in the projects, they be everywhere where most people are like not supposed to be. But you never see an ice cream truck outside past what, 8 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? 8 or 9 o'clock, and especially if it's the summertime too. That's the latest. Like ice cream trucks, they appear to only spawn in during the summertime, all day, or like around the early afternoon, the midday, and then like I said, the latest 8 or 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna see an ice cream truck patrolling the streets actively blasting this music at 10, 11, 12, 2 in the fucking morning. So if you hear an ice cream truck and you are like, you know what I'm saying, let's think to ourselves. And my kid hears it and they're saying, "Oh, mom, dad, can I go? The ice cream truck, you hear it? It's outside." Boy, sit your stupid ass down. Who's trying to sell you ice cream at 2 in the morning, and you think they gonna let you back in the house? Do you think this ice cream not gonna come at a cost? Brother, lock in.
With music blaring and windows covered. And as you might have guessed, this created widespread panic. Posts claimed that over 50 children had vanished in a matter of days, and that these trucks were somehow involved. The videos racked up millions of views on TikTok and Instagram, with users in the comments fully convinced that something sinister was going on. However, Virginia State Police came out publicly and confirmed that there was no evidence of any mass abductions. They also stated there was supposedly no connection between ice cream trucks and the missing children cases. According to the Missing Children Clearinghouse, 88 children were reported missing between August 3rd and 9th, which...
So I don't know if they lying or not, but anyways, it's your boy Rush Murray. If you enjoyed the reaction video, leave a like, comment, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Control your algorithm. Control it, because if you end up on these sides of the algorithm, it might be too late for you, gang. It might be point of no return. I don't know.